Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day because I know I am. I just got done unboxing 6 new Civivis. Are you ready to see them? We're going to run through them. I'm going to show you the options and then there's going to be a little surprise somewhere in this video. Definitely don't skip it because someone's going to be getting them a brand new Civivi. Oh yeah. Are you ready? All right, let's run through them. Now these are the Civivi Elementum line. I'm going to take you through the whole family. That's why we're not going to have to dwell on them too long. A lot of you have seen most of these, probably, maybe, we'll find out. But if you've never seen them in a video or never seen them up close, this will give you a good idea of what they actually look like kind of in person. This is about as close as we can get to it, right? This first one is the Civivi Elementum with the cabochon wood. Would you look at it? And you ready to see the blade? Pow, right in the kisser. And it's very snappy. Ooh, so snappy. And this is the black hand rubbed Damascus blade. And these are all, if you live in an area where you can't have a 3-inch blade, you're going to be good to go because these are all like 2.98. They're just under the 3-inch mark. You're going to be safe. But I'm give it. I gotta slow down. No, I don't. Here we go. Let me get to it and giving you a nice look at that blade. Oh, is that not pretty? That is very pretty. And this cabochon wood, you already know I love this cabochon wood. Now, there is no texture, but it kind of has that, you hear that? Where it kind of grabs your thumb, kind of grabs your skin. So you can get a good grip on it. The handle is very comfortable. You already know the size of my hand is 4 inches, 3.5. And then from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger, 7.25. It fits my hand really well. The Civivi Elementums are a great size knife. They're a great budget knife, and you can get the little fancier ones like this. But I'll show you a couple more. This one, they all have nice pocket clips, sturdy pocket clips. This one with the cabochon wood doesn't have a reversible pocket clip. So let me go ahead and show you the next one. You ready? Let's get it. And if I didn't say it before, all of these have a hollow ground blade. Yeah, you heard me. You heard me. This is one of the classics. This is the burgundy, and this has the black stonewash D2 blade. Look at that. So snappy. And by the way, I will add, out of these that I just got out, they all have very, very good jimping on the flipper tab. I'm trying to get it to show. Why isn't it showing? There we go. Can you see it? It works really well. It grabs your finger. Super snappy. These are all, not all of these are liner locks. I've got some different options for you, but they're liner locks. They're lightweight. They fit in the pocket really well. But here is an example of the G10. Let me show you the G10. A little bit of texture vision. Would you look at it? This has really good texture. It's not aggressive. I'd give it around a 5. It definitely stops your finger. 10 being super aggressive, 1 being slick. But it's about a 5. It does have really good texture. There's that one. And then the one that you've probably seen on my channel quite often is just what I call the classic. Look at that. You can get the satin. And like I said, these are all stonewashed. These are all hollow ground. But here's an example of the satin. And then there's an example of the stonewash. So you can pick your poison, if you will. Now, I know a lot of people in the knife community have already seen the Elementum, but I know there's a ton of people watching this video right now that have never seen the Civivi Elementum, or this might be the first time you've ever seen modern folding knife content. So I definitely want you to get a good look just for a moment, if only for a moment. Look at that nice satin finish. Ooh, that is nice. The jimping is really nice on it. It's pretty good jimping. I mean, if you watch you could go watch my other videos to see how I feel about jimping, but this jimping does lock your hand in place. It's a nice, small, everyday carry size knife. These are really good. Let me go to the next one because we have a lot to cover in a short amount of time. Now, those all have the 2.9-inch blade. If you want to step it up a notch, get a little more cutting path going on, this is the button lock Elementum. Check it out. Would you look at it? This one has the 3.5-inch blade, and it is not messing around. Let me get up here and give you a little bit of texture vision. Ooh, yeah. This is my Carta. Now, see, you're going to get to see just about every version of every type of material you can get for handles. And all of the knives that I'm showing you in this video, there are probably a bunch of different styles. And it's going to be a lot easier for me to put all the links in the description so you can go check them out for yourselves. And I'll put like one link. It'll take you to all of one style or another because they have so many options. It is crazy. These are such a popular knife. But this is the button lock. There's a look at the button. There's the button. And is this one reversible? Yes, this one's a reversible deep carry in a way that I like to open this one, which probably isn't what everyone does. But if you push the button with your thumb, like I am right here, and then you push your middle finger on the blade, you can open it like that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And check out this blade. And it is also hollow ground, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful, beautiful. And it is very uniforming. And that black stonewash finish looks so good. And look at that edge. Woo-hoo, look at that edge. And this one, by the way, the other ones are D2 steel. This is 14C28N. That's what I'm talking about. One of my favorite steels. And it probably says it right there. There you go. 14C28N. And look at this. So you have this version, and this is one that I already had. This one I bought early on in my modern knife collecting. This is the carbon fiber version. And I'm pretty sure this one's available. Like I said, I'll put links in the description so you don't have to worry about writing anything down. Or what did he call that? They'll all be down there so you can go see. It's going to be right next to all my discount codes and all that good stuff. Maintenance supplies and all that stuff. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Go check out the description. That way you won't have to worry about writing it down or trying to remember what I said it was right now. But check out that Damascus is really nice looking. It's like, I believe it's called hand rubbed, but that is some good stuff. And boy, does it will polish up, and look how it grabs. Woo-hoo, yeah, it's sharp. Now this is the first time I've ever handled the micarta with the stonewash, and yeah, that micarta feels really, really good. It's still right along the lines, of about a 5 on the grippage. It's not the super heavy duty pile that I do like the best, but it feels really good. And it's super easy to open. Just the flick of the wrist, and you can see, now this one is stonewash, so it's not going to be as smooth right off the bat. That stonewash wears off, and it gets smoother the more you use it. Not that it's not smooth already. Now this one here, look at that. You can see it is very flippy, but it's not hard to open. It's not hard to deploy, and it shuts very nicely. You can see how it shuts. Comes right back at its home. And this one is super comfortable. The ergos, the size of my hand. This one is my favorite size-wise. I really like the size of this one a little bit more myself personally, but that's going to be whether you prefer a larger knife. This is a 3.5-inch blade, and I'll show you next to the classic to give you an idea of the size difference. Now you see what you smell what I'm stepping in? So this one might be more comfortable for a lot of folks, especially if you're new into knives and new into carrying knives. This one might be a little more suited for you, but you have two different options, the liner lock and the button lock. That is definitely one thing about Civivi. They are high quality knives. They're good. They're well made. There's lifetime warranty on them against craftsmanship or materials, and there's also a U.S. warranty office if something ever goes wrong. They're super easy to work with. They're great about replacing or fixing something, as long as it's not something you didn't try to try a couple bricks apart with them. Something else about this model is completely ambidextrous. You can use it right hand or left hand carry, which I really enjoy because I carry a knife in both pockets every day, and I do like having that option. But wow, I really like this micarta. Now this gives me an opportunity real quick to mention, a lot of times you'll hear me say, hey, don't forget to subscribe. When you subscribe to a channel on YouTube, it doesn't cost anything. It doesn't do anything other than when you're scrolling through YouTube, if you're subscribed to a channel, you're more apt to see one of their videos go by while you're scrolling. And right next to the subscribe button is a bell button. When you tap that, you can have it tell you when every new video comes out from a channel. So if you like knife content and everyday carry, EDC content, modern pocket knives, that sort of thing, you could definitely hit subscribe and hit the bell button and then select all, and you won't miss any of the new videos or videos like this that also include a giveaway. Yeah, you heard me. And this, check that out. Is that not sweet? This is the black hand rubbed brass handles. That's what I'm talking about. I really like that. You know what? I believe they also have a copper, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. It's a copper. I couldn't help it. I had to do it. Yeah, we have some fun here too. Yeah. Can you tell I've been watching TikTok? Let's see. This one's not deep carry, but man, check that out. Now, as far as grip, it's kind of smooth, but it also has that kind of deal going on. So it has traction, but it doesn't, if that makes any sense. But there is no actual texture going on. It's smooth. You ready to see this blade? Oh, yeah, you didn't think that was coming, did you? Look at that. We got a Tonto, baby, and that is sweet. That is really nice. I am liking this Tonto. Whoo! And inside this one, let me see. Is that a hollow ground? I can't tell. Let me double check. All right, I just double checked. This one is not hollow ground. I thought it was. This is a flat grind, really nice black stone wash. And look at this. This, man, you get a Tonto, you can really scrape and get into stuff. And look at the tip. Just the tip. It's kind of splinter gittery, but it's not. This is, oh man, I'm liking that Tonto blade. There's a lot of folks that don't care for them, but once you get one, you realize that you have two tips, two spots that you can use to open stuff. You know, a lot of package opening, that's a lot of stuff that we do in this day and age, and that's what a lot of people do with their everyday carry knives. But man, this one is very, very nice. And this one's also D2. You got that black stone wash. That is a nice look. And just a second, I will grab these and put these up just so you can get an idea what they look like, because these are all like the Elementum family. And I have some different styles I'm getting ready to show you here in just a second. But while I had these together, I didn't want to forget and miss the opportunity to show you what they look like. Because I know looking at pictures never does a knife justice, and a video, hopefully with good lighting, which looks like our lighting's not doing too bad today, will give you a better idea of what they look like. Yeah, look at that. Is that not a pretty picture? A beautiful lineup of the Elementum. You have all of these different options. Whoo, yeah. Now, this next one I was blown away by. I'm telling you, I had no idea. This is one of those ones, an example of when you're looking at a knife, definitely look at the specs. It'll always tell you the weight and the length and all that stuff, because this is the Elementum, right? This is the Tonto version, but that's the standard length and the blade, right? Here is the Civivi Mini Elementum. Pating! Look at that. I had no idea, because I had never looked at the specs, that the Mini Elementum was this small. This is one, it comes with an actual little key ring you can put on your key ring. And besides that, look at this. It's a frame lock, and it's 14C28N. What? And I think this one is a hollow ground blade. I mean, check that out. That is really cool. This is, I mean, you know, a lot of folks, all they ever do is just cut the tape on boxes or packages. This would actually work out very well. But for size comparison, let me show you what it looks like in between these two. Yeah, so I would call it the Mini Mini. It's like a third of the size of the regular Elementum. And this is they all come in, Civivi has all nice packaging. You can see the little bitty key ring that came with it. But this one is going to be one that you could actually have on your key ring. And here, let me back out. It's not like you would think, you know, like gimmicky or anything like that. It's actually a working knife. It is a 2-finger knife for me. I doubt you could, my wife, she was able to get 3 fingers on it, but it's a little 2-finger knife for doing quick cutting tasks. And not to mention 14C28N. It has, I mean, you can't beat that. And it's not going to come unlocked because it's a frame lock. So when you have your fingers on it, it keeps the lock pressed. And look at that. Half lock up. Yeah, it's centered. I mean, it's just basically a small Elementum, and it really works. I think it's cool. This side is the hand rub brass, and then this side is stainless steel, and I really like the looks of those lines on it. I'm totally impressed, but I was taken aback by how small it is compared to the regular. I mean, woo, it's a baby. All right, let me show you the last one, but certainly not the least. Ladies and gentlemen, the fixed blade Elementum. I know all of you fixed blade fans out there will be like, ooh, oh, okay. And it comes in this leather sheath, and check it out. Swing! And there's more than one version of this one too. And this one, I thought it was wood. This is actually G10. You talk about fooling me. I was like, wow, that is very slick. But oh my goodness, the ergos on this thing are just, oh, they are butter. I mean, contoured to the max. They are, your hand just melts around the handle of this thing. Wow. I mean, it is so comfortable. It's unbelievable. And if those other blades were too small for you, this one, and by the way, yeah, it is hollow ground. Woo-hoo, mama, it is hollow ground. Check that out. This one is D2 steel, and it has nice jimping, really good jimping. Your hand definitely gets locked into place on this bad boy. And wow, I mean, it is comfortable. It comes with the really nice lanyard, that box something, the box lanyard, and it goes well in this case. I like that sheath. That is very nice, very, very nice. And of course, look at that, black and red, black on the red, red on the black. That's what I'm talking about, channel colors. But there's not a whole lot I can say. I mean, this thing obviously is solid, full tang, very comfortable in hand, and that is going to look good hanging off your hip for whether you're bushcrafting or you like to carry one on your hip. And let me show you what it looks like next to a classic Civivi Elementum. So there's your size comparison. There's your blade differences, both hollow ground. And man, I'm telling you what, the Civivi Elementums are a pretty cool knife. So for the giveaway part, some quick rules. For this giveaway, it's not all of them, but for this one, it's going to be U.S. residents only. You got to be 18 or over. Make sure you're subscribed to Beez Blades and that you hit the like button on this video. And make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. It's that easy. This giveaway has nothing to do with YouTube. It is not sponsored by YouTube whatsoever. It is all handled by me. And whoever wins, the only thing I do is send you the prize. I don't do anything with your information. This is Beez Blades, and if you're not familiar, come hang out with us on the live streams, because the winner to this knife that I'm getting ready to give away, that I'm going to show you, the winner is going to be chosen on the live stream October 7th, and the live streams are every Friday from 8:15 to 11:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Beez Blades live at the Hive. All right. The winner, and I'm going to make it easy, that way we don't have to worry about blade length restrictions or anything like that. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to let the winner choose, whoever's name is chosen during the live stream, I'm going to let them pick which one of these classics that they want. So you'll have these three options to choose from, and it'll be that simple. I hope you all had fun. I had a lot of fun. This was a blast. I love being able to show the knives and give you a better look at what they look like, because seeing them on video is definitely a lot different than seeing a picture. And then something else that's really fun is, hey, if there's a question you have about a knife or you want to see what it looks like compared to the size of another knife, we'll put it up on the knife cam during the live streams and we'll do comparisons. We love to talk about it and we just have a great time. So make sure you go watch this video. You're really going to enjoy that. And until then, until I see you in the live streams or the chats, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.